So I'm just going to start this with the Bills. Bet your house, bet your wife, bet your kids. The Bills are going to win, and they're fucking even money, and they're going to win. And I don't know how they don't. And I think if you parlay the Bills and the Raiders minus 7.5, it dropped 7.5 because Jacobs and Abram are out. Let me tell you this right now. Devontae Booker is really, really good.
He's probably every bit as good this second
as Josh Jacobs. And Jonathan Abram, it doesn't
matter.
Well, yeah,
Josh Jacobs.
It doesn't matter if I play. It doesn't matter if I play safety. It doesn't matter if Falls plays safety. It doesn't matter if Ian plays safety.
Though, guys.
The Raiders' defense is so fucking lost. It's actually fucking terrible. And Jonathan Abram, to be honest with you, I love him and he hits really hard. He's completely fucking lost on defense anyway. So losing him is not the biggest thing ever.
You know what?
I don't think it matters that much.
You know what would fix Abram not being
Charles Woodson being the coach?
Yeah. No, anyone. And hey, pick a Woodson.
Hey, yeah.
Rod Woodson, Charles
Woodson
Bill
was a coach for a while.
Bill O'Brien's available.
No.
I think.
Oh my god. He traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson, so he's out.
No, and a second-round pick.
You officially
totally
don't ever belong in an NFL front office ever.
Nope.
For doing that.
Nope. And he drafted fucking Kuomio over David.
Here's how the NFL should handle this. The Cardinals should have to give DeAndre Hopkins back to the Texans.
True.
Like do-over.
Like, that was complete bullshit.
Yeah. Do we have another one?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, we bought a pack last night.
Right there.
No, these.
We bought a pack.
No.
Literally last night. Did you smoke another pack since last night?
No, we got two. All right, we're live. We're live.
Hey,
fuck it. We'll do it live.
If Marlboro would like to sponsor us, I love 27. You can send them this way.
Me too.
Copenhagen straight, just for fun, but always Copenhagen straight.
So here's another thing I want to talk about. Are the Colts good?
No, but yes, but no, but yes.
That's the perfect answer.
Well, okay, so my whole
are -3 against the Texans.
They're -3 against the Texans. I know you love the Texans, but you're biased.
The Texans are rallying right now.
Texans,
they're hot.
Their offense was
hot take. Deshaun Watson is going to get the Texans
if
into
the Texans
playoffs.
were 6-5, Deshaun Watson might win the MVP. He's that good this year. He really is, and it's a.
I mean,
my God, he dropped it!
Dick! The Texans had.
We're watching Clemson, and
the Texans had the worst schedule to start the season.
Yes, the Texans were automatic. They were automatically 1-3.
They had Kansas City, the
Kansas
Ravens,
City,
the
Baltimore.
Steelers.
For the first 8, the Raiders had the hardest schedule in the league.
Yeah, but the first 3 with Texans was way hard. They had Chiefs, Ravens, Steelers.
And then they also had the Vikings in Week 5, which I mean,
We
I
still
know,
don't
I
know
know,
if the Vikings
I know the Vikings were not. They were.
They
also
have the best
on,
running back
they were,
in football.
They were also on
That's
4
for
at the
sure.
time.
That's not really even debatable.
Dalvin Cook's incredible. Yeah, he's awesome.
Have you ever seen an NFL season where you don't know about so many teams?
No, and that's a great point.
Buffalo is like
Steelers
amazing, and they're horseshit.
Are the Steelers the worst 11-0 team of all time?
They might be.
Have to be.
I mean, they
just
barely beat Dallas.
Guys, this shit's broke.
They just beat the Ravens by 5, and they had RG3.
Right, they barely beat Dallas.
That's like way not working, huh?
No.
Yeah, shit's broke.
I don't know that
I ain't feeling it.
I don't know that I've ever seen an 11-0 team that I'm less confident in. For sure.
That was kind of like 5 ahead by me.
That was dope.
But
like, how many teams are there in the NFL this year that you just have no idea who they are? Like
a ton of them.
Starting with the
Raiders.
They're
way up there. Yeah, they beat the fucking Chiefs and they got blown out by the Patriots and the Falcons.
Like the Vikings, the Bears, the Dolphins.
Touchdown.
Oh,
there it is.
They ran the same exact play. They ran the same exact play. Like, they could have said same play, same hole, and Virginia Tech just couldn't do
Wrong hole!
That's awful.
It's not that good.
Like, they ran the same play. This is the same exact route.
It isn't good.
It was really bad.
It is
Guys!
not good.
Okay, another thing.
If you get beat for a touchdown on one play, don't let it happen the second.
This is another thing I wanted to bring up. Why? Okay, I shouldn't say why. The reason the Tennessee line is juiced up is because they just beat the shit out of the Colts. But how could you not like Browns plus 5.5? Browns have the best pass rusher in football right
They
now.
did get Myles Garrett
Right.
back. That is very big. But
Nick
Well,
Chubb.
and they're not getting
Tell you
any
what-
love for that either.
tell you
All
what
the
I love,
action
though.
is shifting toward Tennessee right now.
tell you what I
Nick
love
Chubb
is the
is
over.
awesome. They have fucking Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, well, he's good.
I
When
love
he's
the
not-
over too.
When he's not
over.
beating his
The
kids
over's
up.
great. The over's
In
great.
Ryan Tannehill's 22 career starts, he is 17-5 on the over against the spread
Wow.
He has more starts than that.
in Tennessee.
Okay.
In
No,
Tennessee,
that's not
right?
bad. Yeah.
No, that's a hell of a stat. You
It
just
is.
pulled that out of your ass.
That's incredible. Yeah,
That's
why-
amazing.
I
That's
do what
why
I
you're the
can.
Best guess.
I mean,
host.
zero prep. Like that was
Yeah,
amazing.
no, you're a natural. You're a natural. But how do you not take the How do you not take the points? Am I alone in that? I'm
Well,
not forcing
it's
you
at
guys to
4.5 right now.
Well,
Well,
it's
is
5.5.
Baker Mayfield a douchebag?
Oh, unequivocally, yes.
How do you ever bet with him?
Okay,
Because they're gonna run the
Now-
ball 47 times, and Myles Garrett is completely unblockable.
but does he have really awesome commercials?
Yes.
100.
Yes. But
I
that's.
mean,
But I'm giving
the
love to
turkey-
I'm giving love to the producers on that, and not.
The Hulu commercials are money. The what is it? State Farm? Is it State Farm that he does the commercials for the And his wife is like,
So
they're
Baker
trying to watch a
Mayfield,
movie and he has to
conclusion.
keep going to the
Good at
concession
commercials, bad at football.
stand. I agree.
Not a fan of
Good thing is the Browns know that. They know that he's not that good at football, so they run the ball a ton, and then they just play like really good defense.
I would run the
And
ball a ton too if I had
I
the
think-
running backs.
Yeah.
If
To-
Kareem Hunt picked a woman and you signed him on your team, you'd run
Yeah,
it still?
terrible human being, good at football. Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
I don't understand. The
There's-
NFL is a business. They want good football players. Why do you drop a good football player because he kicked a kid? Or
Like, why have
Yeah, he might suck at life, but
why have
he's
children
a
if
terrible person. Guess who else was a terrible person? O.J. Simpson. Guess what? He's in the Hall. He's a very, very good running back in the NFL. Guess what?
Very
Pete Rose
He's
should
top
be in the
three
Hall of
of
Fame
all
and
time.
definitely in the gambling Hall of Fame. Write that down.
100.
He bet on his own
OJ,
team to win.
top 3 running back of all time. Fight me if you don't believe so.
No, he is. Yeah.
Fight me.
Yeah, the Bills were like completely
No fights here
irrelevant
tonight,
besides
guys.
O.J.
You can't
Simpson.
bet on that.
Pete
But yeah,
Rose though, 4,000 hits, bet on his own team. Honestly,
Yeah,
he's
black
like in
hole.
he's on the more cool Hall of Fame for me.
the most ridiculous Pete Rose story that I have is I was in Las Vegas doing promotion for a concert residency that we did for like
Guess what? Pete
25
Rose
days.
is there gambling on his team.
He wasn't
He
gambling.
probably gambled on you.
He wasn't gambling. Yeah, right on the over under how many fucking tickets we sold for the night. Yeah, that's how hard up that guy is for some action. But he was signing autographs in like a shitty sporting goods store on the strip, and there were like 3 people there.
No shit.
Yeah, like the dude would just
People just don't know.
No, he would set up shop there though. He would sign autographs there like every weekend just to try to get money. Like he was like that hard up
Really?
for money.
That's
Like-
surprising to me that people wouldn't show up.
I know, it very very surprising.
Do you guys know that there's 2 people in the history of fucking baseball that have 4,000 hits? You guys aware
Which
of that?
are Pete Rose and
Follow up. Finish thought.
Ty Cobb.
I did not know that.
Ty Cobb.
How short is Ted Williams?
Hey, by the way,
How tall?
Ty Cobb, fun fact.
How short is he?
You wanna know how you hit a baseball like this? Ty Cobb actually hit it like this. Left-handed with the right-handed grip.
Cross-handed.
Yep.
Yeah, cross-handed.
Hey, I've seen a
Only-
golfer have success with
Google that, by the way. Contact our IT team. But I think there's 2 people in the history of Major League Baseball that have 4,000 hits, and I think it's Pete Rose and Ty Cobb.
In
If
Major
I'm
League
wrong-
Baseball,
If I'm wrong, write me up.
Ichiro also
That
has
doesn't
4,000.
count.
Doesn't
But
count.
we don't count
care about
Korean
that
baseball.
league.
But
He had
guess what?
3,000 real hits.
Korean baseball, he's fucking Japanese.
He
Yeah,
has
he's got
come
0
from
hits
anywhere.
in the Korean baseball league.
You suck again!
There's 3 including Ichiro.
Yeah, he doesn't count. Who's the other 2?
Now I would argue, of
Was
course,
I right on the other
Ty
2?
Cobb.
yeah, Ty Cobb and
Yeah,
Pete Rose.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
Fun
You are
fact:
awesome.
some people can still gamble on the Korean baseball league and win $400 on a parlay.
KBO.
That'd be this guy.
So, yeah, God, that pandemic was hard out here.
Oh, Belarusian
Belarusian soccer was lit. Yeet.
It was all
Over
that.
under 1.5.
Let's go
was
Sluts,
the
baby.
nightmare.
You're my
FC
team.
Sluts, shout outs. You guys are terrible, but you won me $917 once, so that was wow.
It was actually sluts, okay?
Yeah, FC Sluts K. Yeah, Sluts of the K.
Wow.
I want a
Fired
shirt.
up. Fired up.
I mean,
Alright,
you
so
get UPS's,
this is great
FedEx
concept,
Air,
by the
whatever for the Sluts jersey.
So since we are doing a preview of this week in football,
I love Saints minus
focus,
3 plus 105.
let's focus
That's
on this
it.
week in football. We're gonna go from the top here. Raiders Jets.
Easy cover. Easy cover. It's not
7.5.
It's not
The
close.
over
It's
under
not
is
close.
46.5.
Raiders win by 20.
Raiders win by 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're parlaying the
Nope.
cover
Not gonna
with
touch it.
not-
Raiders have something to play for. They have
I'm gonna
a playoff
take.
spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders line.
They don't
I'm
really
touching
have
the
something
over-under
to play
because
for. They have the tiebreaker
they have
against a lot of
everything
teams,
to play for, man.
but they have the tiebreaker against a
But you
lot of
can't
teams.
drop to 6 and 6.
No, they definitely cannot drop. I think 10-6 may not get you in the playoffs.
AFC's tough right now.
The AFC is tough.
I would take
Well,
Raiders
the
minus
expanded
7.5.
playoffs will
Almost
help you.
as
You
confidently.
get an extra wild card, which that's,
Almost as confidently
Right,
as I
yeah.
would take Buffalo money line. Those are my 2 locks of the week: Raiders and Buffalo.
All right. Saints Falcons. The spread is 3. Over under is 45.5.
Yeah,
Over.
Saints in the over.
You got Saints
in
minus
the over. I
3.
think the Saints beat them pretty
The
good.
Saints had 7 sacks against the Falcons 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
The
and
same
nothing's
exact line.
changed.
Same exact
But
line.
as anything, I mean, okay,
Taysom Hill
I
is
hate to
still
keep going
quarterback.
back to it, and because the part that we are going to cut out, we already covered this, but I watched at least 3/4 of the game against the Raiders. I actually turned it off in the 4th quarter.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
went back
so
to what the
bad.
fuck else I was
Yeah,
doing
I
with my
couldn't
Sunday.
help it.
It was that
Wait,
bad.
what point?
But
What was the score at that point? Was it 35?
It was like 100.
it's not important.
It was like
There was too many to not
104.
enough, and it's not important. It was after
sucked
Carr's
a lot.
3rd fumble, I think, when I finally turned it
It
on.
was right when Nathan Peterman came in. I was
Oh,
like,
right,
yeah.
right about that time. Shout out Nathan Peterman. I don't know.
Favorite
You
quarterback
got
in the NFL.
He's got fucking nudes of Gruden or something. How does this guy still
The
have
only
a
thing
job?
the only thing worse than getting benched from Marcus Mariota would be getting benched for Nathan Peterman. And Marcus Mariota is on the roster, and still you got benched for Nathan Peterman. So Derek Carr, big nutcase.
How do you feel as a 30 for
Love
30?
you, Derek. By the way, love.
How do you
Derek
feel as
Carr.
a 30
He's
for 30
great.
guy that gets benched for a tight end
But it really sucks that you got benched for
to
Nathan
start at
Peterman.
quarterback?
And by the way, I don't know if your hands are small or what, but maybe figure something out. I love you, but god dang,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna.
I mean, there's really very basic drills that you can do to work on that.
and it's obviously something. You're right. It's something
Fixable?
fixable. Yeah.
It should be fixable.
Let's go! Cover the spread!
It should definitely. They already covered the spread.
No, not yet. Virginia Tech's coming back.
Clemson, baby.
22. 22
What's
is
the
good.
next one? I think so. Everybody loves the Saints, right? There's no way you take anything else.
I mean, I don't love
yeah,
that
but
game at all.
I don't like that game either after last
See,
week.
I do.
I just don't. The Falcons
I-
defense looked very good.
See, like, I want to be on the side of the Falcons, but then at the same time, I remember 7 sacks on Matt Ryan, and tight end ran for 2 touchdowns, and the guy that threw for 0 touchdowns in
And
the
same
NFL.
time, Cameron Jordan
ever.
was awesome, and Marshall.
No, I think that
was
game could be
awesome.
very ugly. I
he's
think
on
it
the
could
pass
be.
rusher, but-
I think it could very easily be 14-10. I mean, it could be a very, very ugly game.
But this comes down to the same thing that we said last time. Like, make Taysom Hill throw the ball against you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how does
That's-
a defense not do that?
Yeah,
No, you're not wrong.
Well, okay, so but in his first start, I think that was obviously the plan, and then he had a couple of throws that were pretty deep. You know,
He has a
20
complete fucking cannon for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No,
No,
he can throw it.
he's got a
He can
fucking
throw it-
hose.
He can throw it a long way.
So that's what they need to do. You know,
Jeez, Clemson. Oh my goodness.
yeah, maybe somebody could tackle.
That
Hey,
was
they
like
did.
no
They
doubt.
got him at the 5.
Yeah,
That was bad.
not good.
But,
Uh,
I mean, you make the guy throw the ball, but you're going to let him throw it deep? Like, what's the thinking there?
well, I'm saying it takes him. It takes him beating you a couple of times on throws
off.
to where you can't just like make
Sell
him
out.
make him beat you throwing the ball.
And also, it's worth noting that defenses, you can have a script, but your defense also sucks dick, which the
That's
Falcons'
not-
defense
well,
sucks dick.
It's not
Actually-
usually in the script for the dick suck part.
No, I get that, but
If-
for the Falcons, I think it's in
if
the script.
Atlanta's
they
offense-
suck that bad.
If Atlanta's offense had been worth half a fuck, they would have had a much better game against the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they kicked, 5 field goals?
Their offense actually didn't do a ton against the Raiders either. The Raiders just sucked really bad.
I mean, it would have made absolutely zero difference in the outcome of the game, but did you lose it at that roughing the kicker penalty on Younghoe? Yeah.
Horrible, yeah.
Didn't hardly touch
Sorry,
him.
video games with Falls.
He rolled 4 times and he touched his ankle and the guy fell down like.
Yeah, I told Falls, I'm like, fuck, the Raiders aren't playing. I was like, the Raiders aren't playing very well, but they just held Atlanta to a field goal. That's pretty good. And he's like, why does Atlanta have the ball on the 4-yard line? I'm like, I don't know. I just looked up. And
That did happen.
Roughing the kicker.
Yeah, I didn't understand what happened.
And then
that young ho was not cool at
Yeah.
all.
That guy.
Yeah, no. Next
All right.
line.
Next is Lions and the Bears. It's a 3-point
Lions,
spread. +3 at +100 right now.
Yeah.
So the action obviously is all on the Bears right now to cover that 3.
Yeah. I have no confidence.
You trying to get that value though on the +3?
All I'm
from
saying
Lions?
is if I'm putting dollar bills on a team, I'm not taking Mitch Trubisky over Matt Stafford. I'm never doing
No, that's what I like that
can't
too. I
do
think
it.
I think I like the Lions +3. I don't know. I don't necessarily like the
can't
Lions
put
money line.
I can't put any real dollars on Mitch Trubisky ever.
No,
He's not good. At
no,
football.
and
He's actually bad.
they may pull him in the third quarter of the game. I
The
mean,
good thing is though, Nick
they've
Foles
already done
sucks
it.
too.
They've already benched him mid-game, so you don't even know.
They benched both their quarterbacks so many times they don't even know which one they like more.
No, and the thing is, he just fumbled again.
Yep.
Clemson ball.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
The question about the Bears game is Akeem Hicks back?
He's the biggest part of the Bears, and you are 100% right, and it's not close. Whoever the game was before the Green Bay game, whoever the Bears played before the Packers, which obviously it showed in the Packers game because
Bears before the Packers.
Before the Packers, Akeem Hicks went out at like halftime, and that team literally ran the ball up the fucking middle the rest of the game, and it was not even
Prior
close.
to the
It was
Packers,
a
they had their
Detroit
bye, and then it was
No,
the
it was the Vikings. It was
Vikings.
Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
Yep.
And it was so apparent. They were locking Dalvin down, dude. And
Oh, yeah. No,
and
they-
Hicks came out, and dude, it was literally fucking. It was a free for
Oh
all.
my God.
Yeah, Clemson's way better than Virginia Tech.
Well, they were always way better.
I
was hoping that they weren't going to go over, which
Good
doesn't
teams
look like.
win, great teams cover.
And this doesn't look like a remote possibility that they will go over 68 or whatever it was, which was insane.
What do you
from
think
jump.
about Detroit +3? Not fully on board, Falls.
I'm taking Detroit
I like-
+3.
I like Detroit +3. I
I
don't
like
like
Matt-
it money line.
And here's the reason why. I like Matt Stafford a lot more than I like who the
Yes.
fuck is backing up for.
Yeah, I don't care if it's Trubisky or Foles.
Mitch Trubisky is good when
That's
they're
great
down,
defense.
whatever.
God dang, that's
But
great.
when they need Mitch Trubisky, he's not good.
There have been teams that have run like a quarterback rotation sometimes that have worked. I mean, classic
the Colts are
example.
doing it right now.
Exactly. Classic example, what the Colts are doing right now, or the Raiders, they won Super Bowls rotating quarterbacks out. You know, Stabler, Plunkett, Blanda, like those guys all, Blanda
Every
was
time,
before that, but
every time the Colts are throwing it deep or running a QB option, they bring in Jacoby Brissett.
they would bring in almost like a closer, you know,
Yeah.
to come in and
Actually, you use what you have on your roster.
that's kind of weird, right?
I know.
But the thing is, it's not worked effectively for the Bears at all. Like, I think they've just ruined the confidence of both of their quarterbacks.
It's because they have.
And they didn't have much.
It's because they don't. They don't have shit. They don't have shit anyway. They don't have somebody that can throw the ball consistently well.
Well, but
Yeah,
Foles
they
has shown that he can do that. He's just not in Chicago.
You can't have a run pass option with no run.
Correct. Well, he shouldn't be running a run pass option with Nick Foles ever.
They have a dog
The
shit.
Eagles won Super Bowl doing it.
They have a dog shit.
Oh, they
offensive
ran.
line, though.
They
have-
ran. What do you call it? Wildcat, quite a bit, but yeah.
But the Bears' offensive line is really bad. It's banged
Yeah,
up
no.
and it's bad.
Like they have to know
And
what
they
they
have
have to
David
address.
Montgomery.
Like David Montgomery's not bad.
He might
I
be
honestly think he's
okay,
okay.
but
He's not good. He's not
Yeah,
bad.
he's just okay.
He's okay.
Yeah.
But
I agree with that.
you can't run.
I thought
the
it was
ball.
really stupid that they got rid of Jordan Howard, though.
He was pretty solid.
No,
Yeah.
He's only like the best running back they've had since Walter Payton. But
He put up some numbers.
Or Matt Forte.
Matt Forte.
yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah. No, he was really good.
Yeah.
He was really good. Matt Forte was really good. But didn't he have more rushing yards than Matt Forte?
Yeah, Matt Forte also had 1,000 more yards.
Oh, receiving yards.
Receiving.
Insane, yeah. One of the best all-purpose running backs I've seen.
That's Matt Forte. He's drinking. Know what you should do? You should kill him. No,
you should
drop him from your team. Okay. Don't say anything if he ends up dead.
It'd be really accurate.
Shout out the league. Oh my god, that's wonderful.
So, Dolphins, Bengals. Dolphins are
wouldn't
favored
touch it
by
with a
10.5.
Wouldn't even dream of betting on. I can't.
Second highest line in
Dolphins
the
are-
league this year.
The Dolphins are fucking
second
dead.
highest line
No, I don't
in
even
the
know if
NFL this
dude,
week.
I don't even know if the Dolphins
Behind
are
the
that good.
Chiefs.
But the Bengals, they shouldn't score
Alright,
2
start-
touchdowns.
I literally don't know who their quarterback is.
Ryan Finley.
Yeah, that's
Third
That's
string.
even worse than not knowing.
Yeah. The fact that I know that is worse than not knowing. Ryan Finley is starting against Tua in Miami. Is Tua starting?
No, he's hurt.
It's magic. He's not hurt. He got benched.
No, he's hurt.
No, he got benched.
He got benched, but they said that. But after the game, he said Tua's our guy.
He got benched.
No, I know he got benched to save embarrassment.
Yeah, he just sucks. It's okay.
So
I don't think he sucks. It's Fitzmagic is gonna lead them.
He's a
But
better. There's
are
not,
they gonna win by 11?
There's not a person on planet Earth that would tell you that Tua is better than Fitz right now. He's not.
So is there any
Ryan
way that they
Fitzpatrick
cover and go under? Like the over/under
See,
is
that's what I hate when it's like fucking
I
11.
love-
the over/under is 42.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And it's a 10.5.
Yeah, like I already gotta win by 11.
If you
Shit.
tell me it's if you tell
Are
me
they
it's
win
40,
30 to 7?
you tell me it's 48, I'm taking the under. 42.
Yeah, God, that's tough, man.
That's
How
a-
do they cover and go under? I don't
That-
think that's possible.
That's a defensive touchdown. Dolphins. are
Gun to
good
my
at
head, I
defense.
would take the Dolphins.
I would take the
Fans
Dolphins to
up.
cover, but I'm not touching that over
No,
under.
me either. No, I'm not touching that one. No
I'm not
way.
touching that.
Not touching
game.
the over under because the Dolphins defense has already shown that they can score 3 touchdowns in a game if you let them.
Yeah, and their offense can be complete dog shit.
Right, exactly.
Because Fitzpatrick, I
Can't do
love
it.
him. I'm all on Team Fitzmagic, but he can also throw 4 picks. And if they bring Tua in, Tua goes fucking 12 for 14 every single game for fucking 4 yards. So I'm not
96.
I'm
sorry.
not down with that. I'm not. Tua's like the fucking modern.
Can we
day-
move on? I don't want to talk.
He's
about
like the modern day Tim Tebow.
yeah,
Seriously, but
except
instead-
he can't run.
he completes them
So
all.
bad.
But
So
Tua
bad.
does no damage.
So unimpressive.
And if you went up to the last thought on the Dolphins fucking game, which is
Yeah, we spent
Terrible
way too much
and
time
crazy.
on this.
Way too much time on
do
this.
you think if you asked anybody in their
And
front
shout out
office,
Devontae Parker for staying in Miami.
anybody in their
Fucking
front
A.
office, we'll give you a complete redo, we'll give you Justin Herbert. Everybody says yes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he went before Herbert, and that's not okay.
No.
And Joe Burrow won, which he should,
I mean-
by the way.
I mean-
that justifies
oh,
that.
and
People gave the,
how frustrating-
people gave the Bengals a lot of flack for that. Joe Burrow is a G.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was always the number 1
He's
quarterback.
good.
He was going to set the
He's
record
really
for
good. Oh, he's
passing
gonna break
yards.
every single record.
Touchdowns?
All of them. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
And he wasn't going to throw 20 picks like Peyton did.
no,
They
exactly.
were gonna try to they were
Burrow
gonna try to
is a G.
Actually,
They-
Peyton.
And Justin Herbert is too. The Chargers just suck, and Anthony Lynn actually
Joe-
doesn't even know what football means.
I don't
Joe
know if he knows
Burrow
about
is
football.
on a better track
Dude,
than Peyton
he
Manning.
sucks.
How stupid is that?
there's
Anthony
been so
Lynn sucks at coaching football.
there's been so many games against the Raiders where I've been like, shit, wait a minute.
Anthony
It's a
Lynn's
Chargers.
coach,
Anthony
so
Lynn's
is
the
it.
coach. We're good.
Dude, yes, he sucks. He's
Like,
so
I get
bad.
nervous at the
and
end
what's
of the
terrible
game, I'm
about
like,
it is I
oh,
think
yeah.
he's probably a really cool dude, and I probably
No.
want to go to war for him. If he
Seems
was
like a very decent
Here's
man.
the problem.
like a great human
If
being.
it was for anybody other than the Chargers,
But he sucks.
he'd probably be great.
No,
but
he's-
the Chargers are just
Not his situation.
they're
His,
they're
he
just
doesn't manage situations well at all.
No,
He's
but
not good.
guess
at
what? The Chargers have not done that historically either.
No,
like
you're right,
what were
yeah.
they? 14-2 with LT. Went to the playoffs
they
and
fired
lost.
Shout out Marty Schottenheimer.
Yeah, they fired him. They went 14-2 with
Not
the first
quite good
round
enough.
bye, and he got fired.
Well,
That'll never happen again,
no.
ever in the history
Well,
of
will
coaches.
anybody ever
Hold on.
know?
Unless Jerry Jones lives to
Wait.
106.
Watch.
He would fire anyone.
Hold on, enter Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien might be the first coach in NFL history to go 0-19. That's not even possible. That's where Bill O'Brien is to me. I don't know if Bill O'Brien...
And you're not a Texans fan.
No, I don't know if he even knows like what day it is most of the time. Does he?
I was so thrilled when we got him.
It's because you were a sucker for the fucking...
Like, he just looks lost. Like, doesn't he just
Correct.
have a look like
You
lost?
were a
look on
sucker
his
for
face?
the Belichick hierarchy.
No, it's
You
not even
got-
that.
you
It's
got-
like, oh my god, we look good.
But by the
we
way,
look good.
Vrabel-
Oh, I'm giving him
Vrabel,
my...
part of that tree, very good coach.
Yes, he was also a Texans defensive coordinator
He was.
under Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien just should have never been GM.
No,
No.
that was the dumbest thing they ever
I'm
did.
not a fan of that. I'm never a fan of the
Right,
head
John,
coach
dude.
being the GM.
Yeah,
Never
we're-
a fan.
Yeah, we're Raider fans.
Okay.
I don't know if he's is he
It's just-
technically the GM because he definitely is
Like,
the GM.
the
No.
head
Mayock makes
coach isn't
decisions,
looking...
dude.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
The head coach
Mayock
is
would
not-
have taken that job. He was making fucking $20
Oh,
million
yeah. He
a
was
year.
a
in
TV
NFL.
star. Yeah.
There's just...
He might have got out at a good time, by the way. Was he employed through ESPN?
No.
It was NFL.
NFL Network.
Because they just fucking fired Trey Wingo. ESPN did. That's like not a
wow.
thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, he has 1.
Yeah, but he should never work for anybody ever.
He has like 1.5 million followers on Twitter.
He should
I know
only
that
work
sound-
for Trey Wingo.
Dan
I know that
Patrick should
sounds
just
weird because
go
Twitter-
ham and
It makes it
rival
sound like it
it.
shouldn't matter, but that does matter. I mean, he's
No, it's influence.
one of the most prominent faces in sports. Like,
And
No.
at this
Trey-
point, is
Trey
it
Wingo
like,
should
actually,
work
just
for
listen
Trey
to it.
Wingo.
Shout out, pardon my take. They just had him on. He said that he didn't. He did the radio show with Mike Golick and his kid.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't enjoy waking up because by the time he had to get there to start the radio show, he had to wake up at 3 a.m. He's like, dude, he's like, I did all those years at SportsCenter. I was down to stay up until 3 a.m. no matter what. He's like, I didn't care. I loved watching sports, and I can stay up until 3 a.m. He's like, I cannot wake up at 3 a.m. He's like, I can't do it. It's not a thing for me. He's like, so
No,
he's like that. He's like that really hurt me. He's like,
I
I
could.
and he said, and it kind of, dude, I'm full team Wingo on this one. He told them with like 8 months left in the radio contract. He didn't do it when it expired. He was like, hey,
Yeah.
by the way, when this shit comes up, I don't want to do radio.
Right.
He's like, it's not my thing. I don't want to do it. Like, because NFL Live, he got booted from that. He was like, I want to try to be a good, that's literally his words. He's like, I was
Team
trying to be a
player.
good guy. I was trying to not put him in a tight spot when the contract came up. He's like, I wanted to tell them, hey, radio is not something I want to do, and especially not morning radio. Oh
Right.
my God, Clemson, he's gone.
Etienne?
Here he
Way
is.
gone. Wow, big cover.
Big cover. Big
Clemson
cover.
up fucking 30.
Well, guys, it was looking really good when it was 17 to 13.
But anyway, shout out Trey Wingo and fuck you, ESPN. He's like the coolest guy you had. The second coolest guy you had fucking died. Shout out fucking Stu Scott. He's awesome. He's the greatest.
A year ago?
Love Stuart Scott.
Year
It's been
two?
a couple years now.
Stuart Scott
3
has
days?
been dead for
It's been a
decade.
while. No, not a decade.
It's been 3-ish years.
It's been 2 or 3. But it hasn't
We
been-
gotta give a good booyah.
Booyah! No, he's awesome. And how do you fire Trey Wingo? If anybody's
No.
not fireable, it's like Chris Berman and Trey Wingo, right?
Well,
I don't know.
Dan Patrick?
2015. He's been dead 5 years. Sorry.
Yeah.
January.
half a decade.
January 2015, almost 6.
R.I.P. Stu Scott. Fuck, that sucked, man.
Fucking A.
He was cooler than the other side of the pillow.
He was. Damn it.
God, that's nice. That was clutch. Nice.
So
Love him.
next game, Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yeah, I love Cleveland plus 5.5 if it's still
It's
up there.
4.5 now.
It's moving down, and so that means I was right automatically, right?
That does kind of
It does mean
it does matter. That means a lot of money's going towards
No, I love Cleveland there. I think they get.
Tennessee.
I think
means all
that
the money's going toward Tennessee.
Miles Garrett's been on the COVID list. He's coming back.
He's back. That is big. For
Baker
them.
sucks.
I mean,
but
if he's not like ripping off his helmet and hitting people with it, then
he
he's
just
good.
doesn't like fucking Rudolph because he likes Trump, dude.
He doesn't
Naga
like red-nosed
Rudolph.
reindeers.
Rudolph's just like a huge racist for sure. He definitely said something broken. Anyways, we're not a political show.
Fuck
No, you get Miles Garrett back. You got Kareem Hunt. You got Kareem Hunt, terrible human being, good running back.
So 4.5, you like
And-
that? The over under 53.
I would go under, actually.
I
it's
think
gonna
I
be
would
a
go
weird
under
game,
there as
but
well.
I think the Browns cover.
I'll tell you what, if you want to see running backs, fucking duke it out, that's
Tune
your
into
game.
that game.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Derrick Henry's
That
the
could be
real
30
deal.
carries each.
Oh yeah. There might be 70 carries in that game.
Easily
Yeah.
over 120 yards for each running back.
Yeah, I think they all go over 100. Not all, but I think they both go over 100 for sure. Indy, Houston. We got Indianapolis -3.
Houston
What, you
money
can take
line.
it. You can
Houston
take it.
money line. Not taking
Houston
it.
money line.
I'll tell you what.
I like the +3.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not even bet on that game because we're friends.
I like the field goal. I like the field goal at +100.
I mean, plus 100. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the points with the plus 100.
Okay.
Plus 3.
But only
It
because of
is-
the value.
It is a
value.
Otherwise, I would
Watching
probably
their
take
offense on Thanksgiving does make you wonder.
And
It really
Deshaun
does.
Watson is actually having an MVP season.
Yes,
it's all
it's
about
just
if the
a dog shit
defense
team.
can hold up. But Indianapolis' offensive line is down.
They're just
injured,
everywhere though.
sick,
And
hurt.
Phil Rivers actually sucks at football.
Phil Rivers has sucked at football his entire career. He throws like a fucking
He's the worst Hall of Famer of all
You know,
time.
the most amazing. I was just watching.
Oh
it
my
the
god,
other
he
day.
never learned how to throw with
This
pads.
shit
He
hit-
still doesn't know how to.
Dude, this shit hit me like a ton of bricks the other day. I was watching the Colts play football, and I watched Philip
That's
Rivers
tough.
drop back and throw the ball, and I'm like, he's fucking Uncle Rico.
Dude, he's so bad.
Watch me throw that
He
fucking
throws
football
like-
over the mountain.
Yes, he throws like Uncle Rico. He does this like back foot off his
Dude,
like
every time
sidearm.
he completes it, I told Balls.
I want to know how
Balls
you've
and I
been a
are-
Raiders fan and
Balls
not
and I
seen
are-
him throw like that for the last 12 years.
Balls and I had the fucking headsets on, and I'm like, every time Philip Rivers completes a
No,
pass,
Philip Rivers-
it makes me mad. It
Philip-
does.
Philip
How
Rivers
how
has
do
never
5
learned-
people not
because
intercept
he's
it?
6'6" or whatever. That's the
Philip
only
Rivers
reason.
had never learned how to throw with football pads on.
Every time he completes a
Yeah,
pass,
can you
I'm
imagine
mad.
if he was like 6 foot? If he's Drew Brees' size?
Oh no, he wouldn't be in the NFL.
No, because defensive lineman would pick
You
him
just
up.
back down
And have
everything.
2 kids and a wife that works
Phil
at
loves
Wendy's.
the kids, dude.
He has a football team of
Fact
his own.
about Philip Rivers cannot
Phil
pull out of the driveway.
Loves the kids.
Alright,
Rams
next
Cardinals.
Didn't
That
touch
is-
it because the Cardinals are dead to me.
That is
Fuck
down
you,
to 2.5.
Cardinals.
That's down to 2.5.
Fuck you, Zane
See,
Gonzalez. You missed a fucking 47-yard field goal, and then
I
fuck you, Alec Mills, or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, the fucking referee in that stupid game. The call on Isaiah Simmons sucked. Every single game that guy referees, I'm taking the under. He's terrible. All I know
I'm
is that
taking-
he's the worst referee in football.
I'm taking the under in this game solely because it's a conference
And
game.
the Cardinals, before it's
Conference games,
it's-
neutral site.
it's fucking 10-6 before
Well,
half.
actually, sorry, it's a home site. They're
Oh,
both
I'm so
playing
mad
at
at
Glendale,
the
so it's
I just
a
want to
home and home game.
How does that work?
Well,
When is the Niners game?
Monday at 8
Monday.
p.m. Eastern.
So the Niners are going to play on a chopped up dog shit
well,
field.
they're gonna go ahead and roll that new field.
That makes me
in.
like the Bills even more. Josh Allen's super tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take the points
What's
with
2.5?
Arizona, because in this division,
What's the
3
line?
points is a lot.
2.5.
2.5 now.
The Rams are favored by 2.5
I
on the
cannot-
road.
I cannot bet that game.
I mean, I can honestly see the Rams winning by 1,
Yeah.
but that's why I want the points. I want the points with Arizona.
I am completely out on that game.
I don't think I'm touching that with a 10.
I've been on the right side and the wrong side of a 2.5.
Arizona has fucking.
And a
I'm
2.
so confident
I've
in
been
the
on the
Cardinals,
wrong
and
side
all
of
they do is
one.
fuck me. All they do is fuck me. I think they're so good. They have Kyler Murray and fucking
Does
DeAndre
Tanner look
Hopkins.
like a bitch? Then why do you try to fuck him like a bitch?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm wrong. with
Well,
Arizona
not
all the
only
time.
that, but
And
the
all I've done
Cardinals
this whole
also-
season is fade the fucking Patriots and the Colts, and I've been wrong so many times.
Hey,
because they're both
you
decent.
haven't been as wrong as me fading the fucking Colts. So
Yeah, you bet $1,000 on the Vikings. R.I.P.
You know,
Not good.
I mean, like the balls that it took to do that.
That was nice. It was a statement. It just didn't work.
It was a.
and then they come out fucking firing on all
It was
cylinders
a
for the next like 4 weeks.
Fabulously
Yeah.
wrong statement, but it was a statement. Oh man.
Oh, it's fun to go down in a bowl
What
of
do we got?
flames.
Seahawks minus 10.5
Yeah, Seahawks are dead to me too. But who
at
am I?
home against the Giants. 10.5.
Yeah, I would take the Giants all fucking day long. The Giants are the weirdest bad team
10.5.
ever.
But Daniel Jones is not playing.
I don't even care who starts for him. I don't even care if it's like
10.5
Sage Rosenfeld.
with
I don't care.
Sage
Dude, I'm telling you, the Giants cover every game.
Oh,
I am also
Look it
taking-
up! No,
I am-
I'm just kidding. I don't know if they do. I
I-
feel like they do, though. Every single time I see a team, oh, they're -9, they're playing the fucking Giants, and the Giants fucking lose by 4. Every single time. Giants against the spread has to be good.
Yeah, no, let's look it up.
It has to.
Let's
Maybe,
look up.
hey, if I'm dead wrong, I'll eat it. But
Shout out covers.com.
yes, next sponsor.
Against the spread, they're 7-4.
I told you they're awesome
So they pretty much cover
every
It's
time.
close.
7-4 is every single time. Look it up.
in betting. In betting.
Anytime.
In sports
Dude,
betting.
they always cover.
In sports betting, 7-4 is all the
It's
time.
all the time. Because you're never actually taking the Giants.
No.
No. Anytime that I see
So
a
all
spread,
7 of those times you had the other team. Every time.
anytime I see a spread,
And the
up-
4 did you no good.
You're
You're not like, oh, yeah,
over
pick
under
your fucking
47.
Giants
Are you
plus
touching
8.
that over under at all? 47.
In what game?
That Giants Seahawks.
Yeah, over all day. Seahawks suck dick at defense.
Yeah, they're
They had
bad.
Jamal Adams, who's the worst good player ever. They're like, oh yeah, Seahawks defense.
How about the Broncos
Seahawks
Chiefs
deep-
game? Who's playing quarterback for
Hey,
the Broncos?
Seahawks defense
I don't
brings
know. I think there's a wide receiver.
Seahawks defense brings in Carlos Dunlap and Jamal Adams and
And
yeah,
then
we
lay
got
a
worse.
fucking
Yeah, they got worse.
How
He's
is,
not even
how is
that
that
good.
possible? You bring in the 2 best guys.
By the way,
available.
Jamal Adams, there's like a turd list in the NFL. So there's like really good players who like randomly like
Jamal Adams has 7 sacks.
they like, but there's like really good players that like randomly
How's
get
that
traded,
possible?
and there's no explanation other than that they're a complete turd. Yannick Ngakoue is probably number 1 on that list. He's good on every team he's on, and he keeps getting traded because nobody likes him. Jamal Adams,
Well, he
maybe
also-
a solid number 2.
It's
Nobody
not-
likes Jamal Adams.
It's
Nobody
not
likes him.
because
He's a turd. There's no way. The fucking. The Vikings
was
traded a 2nd-round pick for him. He had 5 sacks in 5 games, and then they traded him for a 3rd-round pick.
Ngakoue was a contract situation, dude.
But they
It's where he's at in his contract.
But nobody likes him.
So,
What do you mean?
and we go Patriots, Chargers. Chargers favored by
I love
1.5
the Chargers.
at home.
But I faded the Patriots all year, and I've been wrong a lot. Honest. By the way, covers.com. Patriots have probably
Okay.
covered.
And I asked if
'Cause
you
I
could
keep
pay them
Patriots.
for an hour.
They have to. They have to cover like every single game.
I don't know, man. Let's find out.
I
Let's
do
find
want to
out.
know.
Patriots.
Covers.com is actually kind of
Okay.
lit. Next sponsor. Love you.
Covers.com. That's where I go.
Yes, that's where I go for
Yeah,
all my.
They're
covers
5 and
questions.
6, so they've actually not.
That's actually
covered.
not that good. So I just bet on those 5 times.
Yeah.
I love the Chargers. I think they're due. I know they're due. Actually, the Chargers are.
How
due.
many
Okay,
one-score
stop.
games have the Chargers lost in the last 2 years?
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Full force.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man, we got baby mama drama.
We're losing
Was
Falls.
no baby.
Good news is, show continues. We ain't scared.
show must go on.
All right, Falls. Final question: if you were gonna make a 3-leg parlay, what would you do? NFL 3-leg
That's
parlay,
not
and it
nice.
has to include the Bills. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
It doesn't have to include the Bills, but it should.
I'm taking Texans plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably taking the Lions plus 3 too.
I like it too. I don't disagree at all.
And then you're
The
I
third
just-
leg. Oh, this
Third
leg.
leg.
How is it not the Bills? You don't love the Bills? Am I on an island there?
You're not on
The
an
third
island,
leg,
but I'm
my
not-
third leg, I know it's 13.5, but it's the Chiefs against the Broncos.
It depends on
They're
who's
gonna
playing quarterback.
They're gonna devastate the Broncos.
Yeah,
They're going to
I mean,
devastate.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs on the
Broncos
third
really
leg,
suck.
but
I mean,
they're
it's
actually-
at home in December.
The Broncos
Yeah.
are actually terrible.
they're not good.
They're so bad.
They actually
And
lost. Actually, the
As much as
New
I hate
Orleans
to say
Saints
it.
covered the 21-point spread last week.
You would rather have Kansas City minus 2 touchdowns than the Bills money line.
I would.
Yes.
Wow. I wouldn't.
And I would take the Texans plus 3. And,
Lions plus 3.
And the Lions
That's your
plus
3-legger.
Yeah.
I like that parlay. I do. I don't disagree with the Chiefs. I just love the Bills.
And see, I'm big on the Texans. There
So
we are.
Chargers
That's
are
our-
Chargers are
Dude.
going to beat the Patriots.
I think
No.
To answer
But
my
you
own
think the
to
Patriots
answer
are-
my
I
own
don't know.
question from earlier,
I always
how
bet
many
against Patriots.
one-score games have the Chargers lost in the last 2 years? I have this year up right now. They
18?
started off the season winning by 3 points, so that was a one-score game they won. Then they lost in overtime by a field goal.
Aggressive.
They lost by 5. They lost by 7. They lost by 3. They lost by they won by 10. Then they lost by 1.
Because it's been 2
They lost by
seconds.
5. They lost by 8, which is technically a 1-score game.
Okay, goodbye.
They have only.
All right, final thoughts. We're wrapping it up here. We got a couple more games to get through, I think.
We do.
Right?
We do.
Just
yeah.
a couple more. We're gonna wrap it up here.
Quick fire.
We got the Packers, and dude, this is the same scenario as last week. I saw Packers -8, and I got a little worried, even though I knew the Bears sucked, and then they killed them. So I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. I'm all in on the Packers covering
-9.5.
covering 9.5 against the
They're
Eagles.
getting a
are
little
terrible.
bit of late
Wentz,
love, though. The
by the
Eagles are
way,
getting
I
late
was
love.
full. If there was a bandwagon for Carson Wentz, I might have been literally the driver for a long time. I'm completely off. He sucks. He sucks. He's terrible. He's horrible.
Here's my thing,
He's
though.
terrible.
Doug Peterson doesn't spread.
Doug Peterson is probably going to find a way
To cover that 9.5. He's going to kick a field goal.
Never mind,
Like,
all in Eagles. No, I'm just kidding.
They're going to be down 10 with 20 seconds left. He's going to kick a field goal.
I think the Packers are like really, really good.
I just don't think the
Packers might be. They might be the best.
Don't
team
do the
in the
things
NFC.
the right way. Like, they have Aaron Jones. Oh, we'll run Jamal Williams
Yeah.
12 times.
I
too.
do hate that. It's like the fucking
Oh.
Seahawks. That's why
We
I hate
have
Seahawks.
Devontae Adams. We're
Yeah,
not
Seahawks
gonna
used
throw
Carlos Hyde. He had 15 carries
I
for
can't
22
stand
yards.
it.
Yeah, I had fucking.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll's on our
Fuck
shit
Pete
list.
Carroll.
Fuck.
Fuck Pete Carroll. Fuck you.
Hey, you're at
Fucking
the 1 yard line? Yeah.
1 yard fades.
Fade to David.
I had-
David Moore.
I had
Not
fucking
DJ,
Chris
not
Carson.
Metcalf, not
I-
Lockett, not Chris Carson,
I had a-
not Carlos Hyde. We're gonna
I had
run
a
fucking
fucking
sweep.
I had a
to
fucking
David Moore.
parlay. All I needed was Chris Carson
Fuck
to get
you.
50 fucking yards. He has 32 at halftime. He has like 3 carries for fucking 32 yards. It's incredible. He has an 18-yard touchdown. It was wonderful. It was a great carry. Yeah, no, it's funny because Carlos Hyde gets 15 carries for 20 fucking 2 yards.
He averaged 1.9 yard a carry.
And he did
Chris-
not get the 50 yards. He actually went to 43,
Chris
back to
Car-
41 because he ran a toss to him in a dead run situation.
Chris Carson averaged 6.9.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll.
Fuck Pete Carroll, dude.
We'll wait for your insight on
Fuck Pete
that.
Carroll. He's the worst 1 yard to go
FBC.
quarterback ever of
I mean-
all time ever.
Are you
Tell-
touching that over under at 49.5?
In
Packers,
No,
Eagles?
not in the
No.
Packers.
I don't like it.
Under.
No.
Ooh,
Under.
I might
If
say
I had
under,
to.
but you never know when the Packers,
Packers
are
could
drop 45.
demolish them though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be
I would
But-
not. I would not touch it.
but
If I
they-
had to, I'd take the under.
It could be
But they
45-10.
could win 35-0 too.
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
Or
I wouldn't touch
45-10.
it. But I do like the Packers to cover. I do.
Me too. Broncos, Chiefs, we've already kind of
Chiefs.
touched on that. The Chiefs
But
are
nobody
gonna
on
take
planet
Chiefs.
Earth. We're not really fucking. We're not.
Two
But
touchdowns.
do you
We're
take
not-
the over at 51?
We're not doing anything crazy by saying we're taking the Chiefs. Nobody.
No, I don't
nobody in
even
America is
think I don't
betting
even
against
think I
Chiefs.
touched the over
Let's
under.
put it this way: like the
Nobody's
under
betting
is
against
minus
Chiefs.
121, the over is plus 100.
I don't think I take either one. Because
What's the?
The over
are
under
you
is
expecting
51.
the Chiefs to score 51 points?
Well,
51
I'm
and
saying
a
that
half?
all the action is on the over, so they're trying to.
I would take the under.
They're trying to get you to take the over.
I don't know if
Right
the
now.
Broncos.
So
I don't know. Do they even care?
Why would they?
I don't know. I would tank
All
at
right.
this point. If I-
Washington football team.
They're the
like-
best bad team ever.
Dude, they are on the track. They have a solid
they-
defense.
All right,
Their defense
all right.
is there.
against Pittsburgh.
Beer down to end the show.
Oh.
Washington money line.
Washington spread
Money
is
line.
mine.
Money line.
Washington
Dude,
spread.
Pittsburgh's going down this week. Washington beats them.
Wow.
Short week. Really short
They're
week.
gonna
for
beat
them.
them. They're
Very
gonna.
short.
Really,
Okay,
really
the Steelers
short.
are up. They're not going 16-0. There's no fucking chance.
No.
This is the game. This is the game.
Wow.
They lose this game. They
And
lose
then,
this
and
game.
then
Wait for this
Buffalo,
one.
San Francisco.
And we heard the thoughts on this one. He's all
He's
Buffalo. He's
better
rounding
than my
the
house, your
fucking
house.
wagons.
Josh Allen, best player in the NFL.
Well, because he has.
He's
one
not, but
fantasy
he's
team.
actually really good, and he's my fantasy quarterback in like 9 leagues.
So you take money line
Yeah.
or the +1 to.
No.
I take the Bills with the points in this one.
What?
Now I do.
In case they lose by 1, you want the push.
I'll
Fuck
take the
that.
I'll take the point because I think the Bills can win.
Well, you got. You're,
But I want that point. I want that little extra blanket.
Not a fan.
It was -105 or
It's
-110,
Bills
so-
Niners, guys.
I
It's
know.
Nick Mullins.
It is Nick
on a
Mullins.
neutral site.
But their defense is getting back to healthy. I'm
Bet.
not sold.
Bet
The
your
Bill-
fucking house on Buffalo. There's no way.
I bet my house on a lot of things and I've lost them all.
And basically, I know this.
but seriously, how does Buffalo not beat San Francisco?
Who knows? How does
I think-
Okay,
how do the Eagles cover against the Seahawks?
Tell me this.
I think
Jimmy
they-
Garoppolo, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, I think Buffalo's still a better team. Aren't they?
Not with George Kittle and Joey Bosa.
You don't think it's...
I don't give a
Nick
fuck
Bosa,
about.
So I'm definitely losing this parlay. Alabama is beating LSU 52-14 currently.
Well, you don't ever bet against
The
Alabama.
under and LSU to cover.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't bet against Alabama. That's like
I
betting
wouldn't.
against
I
the
already
Chiefs.
bet against Alabama. That was a 29-point spread.
Well, that's against.
It was a 29-point spread, and I bet the under.
But that's
So
like betting
I
against
just
the Chiefs
wasted.
kinda
I just
thing.
wasted my Clemson awesome cover because I parlayed that. But
Hey, that's like I parlayed Indiana
Gentlemen.
football money line.
Have a good night.
Balls,
You as well,
thanks for
sir.
stopping by. We're going viral, so
Oh yeah, we are.
my podcast just went viral.
I think that about wraps it up. I think we got
I
everything.
think we're
covered.
solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good show.
That being said,
Good show. We're always down to talk football.
hell to the yeah.
I really do. All jokes aside, I don't. I think if you're looking to make a single bet this weekend, I have no idea how the Bills would lose to the Niners. I understand they just beat the Rams, but all those fucking NFC West games are weird as fuck. They
Yeah.
always are. They're always weird.
I can't figure out who's good.
But
and
dude,
who's
when the
not.
dude, there's no way. I'm saying, dude, the Bills win by 10, and maybe more. But the Bills are really good, and they need the game, man. The AFC is tough right now. You have to win.
They do. I don't think they've got really any path forward unless they can win.
They have to win all their games, pretty much, right? I mean,
I agree.
there's no room for error. And dude, the Bills are solid, man. Dude, Devontae Smith has 8 catches for 231 yards and 3 touchdowns. There's 2 minutes left in the third quarter. He's a first-round pick, by the way. And he's better.
That's insane.
By the way, right now, write this down. He's better than fucking Judy, Cooper. He's better than all, Ruggs, all of them. He's better than all the recent Alabama receivers. I'm a Raider fan, by the way. I love Henry Ruggs. But
Home rugs.
Devontae Smith is awesome.
He is.
Like, maybe the best out of all of them. The only one better in recent memory is Julio Jones because he might be the best receiver of all time. Besides, like, Rice, Calvin Johnson. But Jerry Rice just played for like 43 years. He was awesome.
Jerry Rice was amazing.
No, he's incredible. I'm not downplaying Jerry Rice. That's not a hill I want to die on. But he did
No.
play for a really long time.
Not today.
He did play for a really long time.
That was an amazing.
That was
catch.
Devontae Smith.
That was insane.
Devontae Smith is
Shades
so
of
good,
Odell
man. I
he's
do
so
want to say
outbodied.
though. Okay, receivers. So I just kind of blurted out some shit, and I'm like half-ass joking. Jerry Rice is awesome. Who is the best receiver of all time to you?
Jerry Rice.
Okay, who's the second?
Randy Moss.
See, that's my number one, but I don't disagree. But yeah, Randy Moss is the best receiver of all time. There's
Definitely
nobody
from
that-
a physical standpoint, he's the greatest athlete that ever played the position.
a mismatch in every single fucking.
I don't know that
thought
there's.
of the
I don't know
world.
there's ever been a better athlete that has ever played wide receiver.
And really had a hard time finding good quarterbacks too.
Yeah, I mean he made Dante Culpepper look
Dante
like a Hall of
Culpepper
Famer.
was like awesomely
He
underrated.
made him look
Dante
like a-
Culpepper wasn't good.
He made him look like a
And
Hall
then
of
the
Fame
one
quarterback.
year that he went to Tom Brady, he caught 20 touchdowns. And Tom Brady broke the record. Tom Brady threw 55.
And the Raiders gave him away for us song.
Yeah, he just didn't want to be there, and he never should have went there, to be honest.
No, but I mean Al, to his credit, later on in his life, man, he
He
went
tried to
for
get
it.
some marquee players, yeah.
He went for it. I mean, to the point where he gave Javon Walker a 7-year deal.
But yeah, to me, Randy Moss, best receiver of all time. To me,
Jerry Rice
is
was
the most decorated.
He's also the most polished route runner that I've
Here's
ever
where I
seen.
stand on the receiver thing. It's the same thing for me with the quarterback thing. Like, I think Jerry Rice and Tom Brady are both probably the GOATs. But I shouldn't say they're the most decorated.
Right.
But I think if I get to fucking go into a fist fight with fucking Randy Moss and Aaron Rodgers and you get Tom Brady and Jerry Rice, I like my odds. You know what I mean? I think Aaron Rodgers is the best person I've ever seen play quarterback. I don't know how you can be any better. Aaron Rodgers like doesn't ever throw it to the wrong team, and he wins like all of his games.
It's basically the whole goal of playing quarterback.
He's like so awesome at quarterback. Like Brady, he's awesome, but Brady can look completely lost.
No, he does from time to time. It's
like
not,
right now, he's on an awesome offense, and he looks lost.
Well,
They're not
he's
that good.
also really old.
I know,
Really old.
But Aaron Rodgers is 37.
That's 5 years.
I know. I get
That's
that.
a half a decade.
I get that. I do. But
It's huge.
But Tom Brady sat for a while. He doesn't have a ton of miles. He does. Okay,
Well,
shit. He does.
He does, but
he saved some fucking miles. He didn't
Well,
start when he was
and-
21.
and he also
He is super.
he
old.
also has been protected for his whole career.
Yeah,
I mean, they basically changed rules to
System
protect
quarterback.
Tom Brady.
System quarterback.
They changed rules to
I hate Tom Brady, by the way. I fucking hate him.
fuck Tom Brady.
Fuck Tom Brady.
That being said, if he would have went to the Raiders this offseason, I would have been all in. But
See, not me. I told you that on the phone. I was completely against it. I hated the idea of it.
But when you saw Brady and Mark Davis in Las Vegas at the UFC fight, you knew that something was going down.
Oh, they talked for sure.
They definitely talked.
He actually, I think he came out. I think he publicly said that
They didn't have an official visit.
he talked, but he said he talked to the Raiders.
They
For
definitely
sure, yeah.
talked for sure.
But he's not better than He's not better than Derek Carr, and that's a fact.
No, I don't think
actually.
so either.
No, I don't think he.
I'd rather.
I don't think
have
that's
Derek,
even a. I don't know that you can.
I'd rather have
Derek
Derek now. I'd rather have Derek 3 years ago. 4 or 5
right
years
now.
ago.
Today, right now, Derek Carr is a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
100%.
Yeah, and Tom Brady is the main thing holding Tampa Bay back. It's a fact. They're a loaded team. They're
But there's no other quarterback that was
all-star team,
available that they would have.
No,
They could have gotten.
Jameis
That would have
Winston
been
could
better.
have kept him.
Over Tom Brady? No chance. No
Are you
chance.
trying to put asses in the seats or win games?
Win games.
Jameis wasn't that big, dude.
No chance. No
I know.
chance. Jameis Winston would throw for
I'm not
4
saying-
touchdowns, and he would throw 5
I
interceptions.
know. Believe me, I get it. I'm not saying he's awesome, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Tom Brady. When you watch the Bucs, there is one thing clearly holding them back, and it's Tom Brady. He is.
It's a hot take.
I don't think so.
It's a hot take.
Is it?
I mean, I'm not
Is it?
mad at it, but it's a hot take, man.
I don't think it is. I think, dude, he has fucking Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, fucking Ronald Jones, who's like a top 10 running back out of fucking nowhere, and they're not doing that well. Their defense is fucking awesome. Their offense is fucking awesome. Why aren't they better? Tell me, why aren't they better? Tom
I
Brady.
guess it's Tom Brady.
It has to be, man. You don't get the praise, and then you don't get to dodge the fucking heat, man.
Well, I think we're gonna
good.
wrap it, dude.
We're good. Tom Brady sucks. Fuck you. It
Fuck
was a
Tom
fumble.
Brady. Let's go
It was a
Raiders.
fumble.